My whole life has changed thanks to them. I can go off and do other projects thanks to them.
Hi Hero, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It is so good to see you again. Congratulations on this journey. I remember being at the first premiere and seeing how wild that was. And now we're here kind of putting a bow on this after journey. It was pretty great to get to see your evolution as an actor throughout this franchise and what you're doing next, but I was very excited to see your name pop up as a producer for these last two movies. So I was just curious what it was like taking on that role, and is that something that you'd love to continue doing?
Yeah, thank you so much. I feel like the producer credit on this one for me was more of actually just a credit and an ability to exercise my producer kind of role when I needed to, but that need never really popped up. I feel like everything was dealt with well, and I really don't think I said or changed or did anything that I wouldn't have been able to do just as an actor. But moving forward, I think it helps with, furthering your career in other departments, and I would definitely love to be a more kind of hands-on producer with other stuff in the future. So I'm so grateful that I managed to get that credit there too. But no, I would have to stress that I don't think it affected the work too much. It's more of like for me to get the ball rolling to be a producer kind of later in life as well.
Yeah, just kind of like being on set with everybody that has that knowledge and just like soaking everything in.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean all the other, producers allowing me to kind of like see rushes if I needed to, but then also kind of just not needing to. I guess it's just the ability of having that option there is cool and reassuring and different, and definitely something that I want to get to later in life as well.
Now, I know that fans are absolutely obsessed with the chemistry that you and Joe have, and I feel like you are one of those duos that I would love to see do another project every so often, kind of like how we have Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler, or Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. So, say in 10 years, if you and Joe were to get back together to do another different kind of project, what would you want to act opposite of her with?
I think we would both love to do an action together. I'm sure Joe would be great at that, and I'm sure she'd love it too. But maybe a comedy as well. Maybe an action comedy. It sounds like that's what we need to do next. The action comedy, yeah.
Amazing. What is something that you have learned from this set or from playing this character or being around this cast that you think that you'll take with you moving forward to your other projects?
I feel like I've learned so much. It's like so much, not just about my acting ability and kind of trying to improve having the, kind of ability to improve my acting ability just by playing the same character so many times. I don't think you really get the opportunity to be so comfortable in another character's skin and get the opportunity to come back a year later 3-4 times. But also just experience on set. I feel like I've managed to learn so much about how the whole machine works and all the different departments, and I think that makes you really comfortable going on to other projects, knowing, what does that lens mean? So what's that going to look like, and all the different tiny elements that you initially think aren't too relevant for an actor to know. For me, just understanding the bigger picture of how movies are made and how the whole machine works is really useful going forward.
I know you probably get asked about Harden's tattoos a lot, but hypothetically, if you were to get a tattoo, either one of his or an original one, to kind of sum up your journey with this franchise, what would it be?
For this, I might want to get one of his, and I think I would think about getting the after kind of like symbol logo of the infinity with the hearts, maybe exactly where he has it on his wrist. But I also love the birdcage. I think the birdcage is beautiful. So yeah, I'd be torn between those two, I think.
Last thing, what is your message to the fans? Because you have such an incredible and supportive fan base that I feel like they're going to be with you throughout whatever you do next. Do you have anything you want to say to them?
I just want to say thank you. My message to them is always just a big, fat, massive thank you, because my whole life has changed thanks to them. I can go off and do other projects thanks to them. We've been able to make not one but 4 of these movies thanks to them. And yeah, I hope they continue to appreciate and enjoy the work that I do. And this will never just become like a film to me. This will always be the kind of franchise that started off my career. And I hope I can continue to bring them things that they love just as much, even if they aren't going to be titled after. I hope they really enjoy the rest of the work I do. So yeah, just a big, massive thank you for all of their support.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, Hero. It is always great to see you, and congratulations on everything. I'm so excited to see what you do next. Gotta say, the Woman King trailer looks amazing, and I'm excited for that one.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your kind words. It was so nice to see you again, and yeah, take care.
You are pushing every ounce of my self-control.
You have